Yeah, it worked. Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry. So, okay, hello Insanity, how's it going? So, what I was doing was, if you guys have ever seen Assassination Classroom, there's this little bit where the main protagonist does like a clapping thing, and so I just like instinctually just like did that instead of a regular clap, and it was caught on the mic. So I'm very glad it was. But hello Insanity, how's it going? Doing well? Hopefully so. Let me pull everything up. Just one more time, alright? Oh, well. Welcome to the world of the awake people, I suppose. I can't imagine being awake is the most fun time, but like sometimes when you're having a nightmare, being awake is better than that. Well, unless you go to sleep in like some axe murderer's house, and then both your dream and your reality is just a nightmare. So I guess either way that would kind of suck. I don't know, I think the only nightmare I got so far, or like the only actual nightmare that like scared the shit out of me, was like, it's weird because it's like not even, if you like look at them, you're just a sleeping drawer, that makes sense. But if you, okay, so you guys know like those Norwegian, you know like the trolls from like Europe or whatever? The like big-nosed ones that are like really goofy cartoon looking and all those guys? Well, so I had a nightmare with them where I was running in the woods, right? I was running in the woods being chased at night by these like multiple trolls that are like huge, and you could like I could barely make them out in like the moonlight. And they're just like chasing me, and I keep on going to like different log cabins where they keep on like ripping the fucking roof off, and it felt very realistic. And like, you know when like there's a cartoon that, and like with Peppa Pig, right? If you made Peppa Pig a real pig, it would have like 4 eyes, because it would have like 2 eyes on each side of its head and stuff. Like the Meat Canyon animation. It was kind of like how creepy that was. But like if it was realistic and had like slimy flesh and shit. If I knock that again until 140 cannot be played. That's fair. But today we're going to be not talking about dreams, but we're going to be rating Digimon's Deliciousness, I suppose. We're only going to be going through the ones from the Cyber Sleuth, because those are the only Digimon I actively know at the moment. That description reminds me of Hell's Paradise. Does it? Maybe I'll have to check that out. I know you recommended it to me before, and it's also on Netflix. Which reminds me, they put Godzilla -1 on Netflix, right? And holy shit, that is actually one of the best movies I've seen in like the last 2 years. Like, I'm not even joking. It was really good. Milo, hello, how's it going? They put Godzilla -1 on Netflix a few days ago. Because I watched it on Monday, I think. So, absolutely check it out, because it was really good. Did it on like a lower than modern big movie budget, but they still made it look really good. Great, like, suspense. Really good characters. Like, normally I would hate the characters in Godzilla movies, like the humans in Godzilla movies, because they're so annoying. But like, in this Godzilla movie, they're like, because they're the main part of it and not just like a side story, then it makes it like really good. So highly recommend checking that out if you guys haven't seen Godzilla -1. It's on Netflix now. Yay! Netflix is also coming out with another movie on tomorrow, I think, called the Hitman or whatever. So I want to check that out too. It doesn't look as interesting as Godzilla, of course, but like, you know, it exists, and I exist to consume media. So there's that. But hopefully everyone's day is going well so far. I just know your mom looks. Hello, like. Equinox from Warframe. Equinox from Warframe? What the hell is that? Let me look this up. Warframe. No, I don't see it. No. Maybe you're thinking about a special skin for it. If you're talking about just the ears, then maybe. But like the rest of it, no. No. I also, over the past few days, I've developed a little... It's the ears. Yeah, it's just the ears. Over the past few days, I've developed a little mechanism where I can cool my phone down because my phone's been overheating recently. And it's just like, I took a Ziploc bag and I just filled it with cold water. And so I've just putting my phone on that. And it's been working actually. It's really nice. And then when I pick up my phone from it, my phone is cool. It like just distributes the heat well. Bone? What do you mean bone? Bone? The Bone series, the Bone graphic novel? Why are we talking about bones now? Did you know there's so many Digimon that use other Digimon's bones? Yeah, I said phone. Come on, man. Get with the program. No, yeah, I have a fucking bone that I need to cool down because it's overheating. Where you think Insanity, you gotta go back to sleep, man. But there's a bunch of Digimon that use other Digimon's bones for some reason. I think that's wild, because I think Titamon and I'm absolutely would be mispronouncing names. Titamon and Ogremon use like Skull Greymon's bones. I've had so many phones in the past 2 years. See, I've only had one phone in the past like 7 years. I'm telling you, don't call me out. Oh, but I already did. Yeah, because I've been recently playing Cyber Sleuth. Alright, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I have not unlocked every single Digimon yet. Because for a few of them, you need to clear Hacker's Memory, which is like a whole ass game, and I have not done that yet. So I have not gotten every single Digimon, and then I also have not progressed far enough in Hacker's Memory to unlock like 4 Digimon. I think there's also like 2 Digimon that I've been too lazy to get, because you need to get 2 Digimon and fuse them. But anyways, well listen, because like the phone, because I like my phone, right? I've had my phone throughout high school and stuff. I think it broke somewhere in high school. So, but yeah. You know, it's still working. It's just overheating a little bit because Discord with every update just makes my phone hotter. So I've been worried recently because I've been putting the water Ziploc bag on my bed next to my head. That at some point I'm gonna roll over and my face is just gonna be in a puddle and I'll drown in like a bed. Like that's like my only slight worry. Okay, well that's one of 2 worries. My other worry is that the water will spill out and destroy some electronic thing near it. But like, I don't know. That's about it. As we speak, my phone is currently on a Ziploc bag of water. Not even cold water. It's just kind of like room temperature water at this point. But room temperature water is still colder than a hot phone. So, yeah, I mean, listen, it works, alright? I don't want to get, like, something, I don't want to buy anything specific for it. So, I, like, looked in my closet, and I was like, oh, there's Ziploc bags, you know? I might as well use one of them. So, it works. If it works, it works. I'm using the ones that have, like, the slidable zippy bits, instead of the one where you have to press it, and then you slide your finger across the entire thing. Because it's just easier, and it's also the ones I have. But anyways, Digimon. I haven't gotten these 6 right here. And then also there's some I also haven't gotten, because I haven't gotten this one right here because I was too lazy to fuse it. And then there was another one that I didn't get because I was too lazy. It was... What was it? I'll find it. Oh, this one right here. Yeah. I was too lazy to do that. Okay. But I have like every single other one, other than also I guess these two, and maybe the Agumon ones that were like special. I don't remember. Or I don't remember because I haven't gotten them yet. But anyways, I've gotten most of them. Okay. And then so the tier list, right? Starting at the top, we've got better than Wagyu beef, right? So if you can cook it in a way, in like any way that makes it better than Wagyu beef, right? Putting it at that. Like, does it look good? Does it taste good? Does it smell good? You know? Does a texture feel good? You know? Not really if the sound is good, because like why would you want to listen to a Digimon but you're eating it alive, you know? But next we got rotisserie chicken. That's pretty good. I prefer, you know, I would generally say rotisserie chicken's pretty fucking good. Alright. That's for the pretty tasty ones, but not like the very best, you know? It's not like the highest S-tier quality. Next we've got unseasoned sausage. That's mediocre. That's midway, right? That's like bland. That's like, yeah, I would eat this if I was starving, but I wouldn't prefer to eat this. Next we have cannibalism moment. That's literally just a human cosplayer, so I prefer not to eat those. Then we have inedible. If it's if it's like fully made out of metal or rock or something that hurts your teeth and that you probably shouldn't consume, it's gonna be put in inedible. And then lastly, we've got Gram's feet. You don't want to suck on your grandma's toes. That's just horrible. Don't do that. That's weird, and it tastes disgusting. I haven't done it personally, but I bet some other people have. And you're kind of weird if you do. And that's why the disgusting Digimon will be put over there. And then this is mostly going based off of my experience with these Digimon. And then for these like few Digimon that I don't know who the fuck they are, I'm just going to be guessing. Right? So, to start off, we've got this little fucker. I don't know what he is. I don't know what that is. That doesn't even look like a Digimon to me. Right? But like, this one to me looks like, the rest of these look like stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. But this first one is like, it's like some really fucked up scorpion. It's like a teardrop that grew legs. Right? It kind of reminds me of that one scene in The Amazing World of Gumball where they pull out a pizza from the bottom of the bed and then it just sprouts a few legs and scrambles around and runs away. So I would probably put this in Gram's feet because it looks disgusting. It looks like it's made out of mold, right? It looks like how It looks like it would taste like how dust tastes, is what I was trying to say. My brain got too caught up in the metaphors for that. I don't know, it just looks horrible. Cause like, what parts would you eat? Would you eat like the legs? Would you like crack it open like a crab or like a lobster? I don't know, but like those legs are real thin, and that body is just like weirdly shaped. It's got like veins too and shit. And it's got like all those blood vessels that are about to burst. It's like it's angry all the time. Also, isn't it better to like eat an animal that's like more relaxed rather than angry all the time? because because that's how they like treat Wagyu beef, isn't it? Or Kobe beef, whichever one. Because like they have the cows on like these really pristine farms and shit, and they're like super relaxed, and then they get butchered and then sold off to different companies and restaurants to make food, and it tastes really good. It's like that. This guy's probably got like tough flesh, but I don't want to bite into it. I would say this second one right here, this pink fucker, he probably, I can't imagine him tasting very good. Alright. He looks kind of humanoid judging from his profile picture. Why did I say it like that? It's like he has a fucking Tinder or something. Yeah, you know, his profile picture, would you swipe right or left? Is that how Tinder works? Is it swiping left or right? Honestly, the only I've never used a dating app before. The only dating app that I remember is from The Amazing World of Gumball, the one called Trawler, where it's like you swipe up or down. But this guy, I don't know, he reminds me of Magician's Red from JoJo's Part 3, and I kind of don't want to eat Magician's Red. But at the same time, he reminds me of a chicken, because that's what Magician Red is. And so if you prepare it in a way where you like take off the horns and then you like cook up the rest of it, it probably tastes like chicken. And then, you know, like what if it's like really good? Because like it's probably, I feel like it's probably the evolution of this thing, right? And evolutions are always better, right, than the original. So it must mean it also tastes better. I'm gonna put this guy in unseasoned sausage. Right? Because I can't imagine him tasting too bad or too good. And I would have to say this guy reminds me of Beta Ray Bill. If you've never seen Beta Ray Bill, you should absolutely look up Beta Ray Bill. He's such a fun looking guy. He's one of Marvel's Thors, and he's just like a horse guy. But I would say this one actually seems more edible than the pink guy. I'll probably have to put him in rotisserie chicken. I don't know, it's just like something about him makes him seem like a seahorse, and you could probably eat a seahorse. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the edibility kind of goes down for the next few, I would say. Like, I don't even know where to start with this next one. Like, is that a mask or is that a face? You probably can't eat it either way. Right? It's probably like a shell or something. You have to pull it off their face. And if you do that, it's gonna probably look horrible underneath. Cause like it doesn't even look like it has mouth or anything. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to put this one in unseasoned sausage, because this one just kinda looks ugly. This next one, I think it's just fully armored. You'd have to like pry it open like a lobster. Alright, but you'd have to get like industrial grade equipment. Like, you know those industrial squishers, pressure squishers? The hydraulic presses, that's what they're called. You would need like a hydraulic press to like break the shell of this guy. And that'd be kind of too much effort, you know? It's like, do I really want to go to a factory, use a hydraulic press to break open the shell just to get whatever little meat is left in there? And like, he looks super buff, so he's probably gonna be full of like tough gamey meat. I kinda don't want that. So I feel like that would be an unseasoned sausage, because it's just too difficult. And this next one gives me a very similar vibe, because it looks like a lobster, right? Like, it's just too, like, you could bite the neck directly, just, like, nibble on that. But, like, do you really want to do that with this thing? Like, it looks, I don't know, like, first of all, the head is really cool. But, like, the rest of it kind of looks like a pain to, like, get out. So, unseasoned sausage for that guy. And now we get to the regular ones. Alright. We get to I'll be honest, I forget what most of these ones are called. I'll remember them at some point. I think this one is called Nyarumon. And this is Sumamon? Or is this one Sumamon? This one's Tokomon. This one's Bodamon? Pyarumon? Listen, man, I forget. Like, I don't use these small ones a whole lot. Like, okay, think about it like this. Would you ever put a baby in a cage fight? No, because babies are weak. I mean, also it's, you know, morally irregular, but like, you wouldn't put a baby in a cage fight against like a full adult man who's like jacked as hell, you know? You're not gonna do that. So why would you pit baby Digimon? I was about to say Pokemon. Why would you pit baby Digimon or Pokemon against each other? You know? It's not gonna turn out well. Well, I guess if you put two babies in a ring together, then I guess one of them would have to win. But that's just because they're babies, you know? But this next one, he gives off very like octopus vibes. You could definitely make some sort of like octopus dish like takoyaki from this thing. And then I feel like the eye would be like a delicacy, right? Like an eye on a stick. Like, I can't imagine the eye tasting good, but it would be like a local delicacy from wherever these guys are caught. And then like the little feet things that it has would probably be like each cut off and like put on a skewer to make like a kebab. So I can see this one tasting pretty good. I would have to put him in rotisserie chicken above this guy, because that guy looks fucked up. This I think this next one's called Pabumon or something. But Pabumon looks kind of melted already. It's like if you put ice cream out in the sun. It's not gonna be great, right? I can't imagine eating that. Like, unless you had it as a drink, which I guess you could. It has a binky though, which kind of puts me off. Like, do you really want to be drinking a slime that uses a binky? Not really. But like, is a binky edible? Like, is that just like some sort of candy or something? Like, what is that? I don't know. I would have to probably put this at, because like I can't imagine it tasting anything other than disgusting. It's probably like grass tasting, considering its color. Maybe it's like made out of mucus or something. That would make sense because it's like a baby. It's disgusting. Why do you want to eat a baby? Don't look here. So I would have to put this at Gram's feet. Definitely better than the other thing, because this other thing looks angry. It'd be like giving you evil eye while you're eating it. This next one, the red thing, I don't even know where to go with that one. I mean, like, I personally wouldn't eat that, because like, it's throwing me off, man. Those human eyes are just like looking at you, and then like little red horn bits or whatever those are, like the little growths they have in the head. Like, I don't even know what food to turn that into. Like there wouldn't even be a demand for that sort of thing. So he's going in Gram's feet, definitely below the slime though. Budamon? Wherever the cat one is, right? I would feel really bad about eating a cat, man. But like, at the same time, you could the cats definitely have meat on them. But I personally would not want to eat it because I don't want to eat it. But I will put it at the bottom of unseasoned sausage because I bet you could eat it. It's the difference between is it possible and is it moral, right? Because like, would you eat a baby? Well, you probably shouldn't. But like, if you were in a apocalypse scenario, you know, Now this next one is a ghost, I think. Poyomon. But if it wasn't a ghost, it'd be a jellyfish. I hear jellyfish are like a delicacy, right? Because I've never eaten one, I've never wanted to eat one, because I hear that they also numb your tongue, and I don't want any of my senses numbed. But like, I'm just saying, he's got jellyfish quality. There's probably a jellyfish Digimon out there. Because I think there's over like 1,000 Digimon. Right, it's like, what, 1,400 or something? We haven't even scratched the surface. This Digimon game only has like 300. But Poyomon will, because of the way you can prepare it, it could be a delicacy. I feel jellyfish, right? Rotisserie chicken, right above this guy. This guy's gonna have to be last in rotisserie chicken. He's very unfortunate looking. Now this next one. This is the thing that evolves into Agumon and all that. Alright. Could you eat it? Yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of like, cause it evolves into like reptile types. Alright. It would probably taste like some sort of reptile or something. Like, I imagine it'd be like a snake, but like not like long, but I guess like a ball or something. Right. But like, how would like the little antenna taste? Right, because it's just like, oh, what the fuck is on my finger? Oh, it's chocolate. That's so weird. I had a chocolate muffin this morning. So it makes sense why there would be chocolate, but it's kind of weird. I got off. But like, what would the antenna taste like, right? Would it taste like meat, or would it taste like hair? Because I wouldn't want to eat it if it tasted like hair. But you could definitely take it off. Like, all these round ones probably don't have a lot of meat, considering that they're just like a head. So it's probably just like a skull in there with a brain, right? Probably not much else. Considering they have a mouth though, they probably have some sort of small digestive system. But I can't, like, imagine if your digestive system was like in your skull. I don't want to think about it. That's making it weird, man. I don't like that. I'm gonna put him in unseasoned sausage. Right at the top though. He's a lot tastier looking than the rest of them. Now this next one though. This one's just a plant. He's like a cabbage. Now, personally, I feel like you could make a really good salad out of him. Right? Cause like, you could, listen, plants. You could make a salad out of most plants, probably. You know, most edible plants. And he doesn't look very poisonous. He just looks like a cabbage. So that's a very easy unseasoned sausage. Because like, if you just bit into him, he probably wouldn't taste the worst, but it's probably just like an unwashed cabbage. Now this next one. This one's a little bit fuzzy. Right, it's got a little horn on top. You can't see the full horn, but it's got a horn. You can use it as a knife. In term, like, would it be better as a dish or as a kitchen utensil? Probably a kitchen utensil. But you could absolutely, probably, maybe eat it. It does look funny though. There's so many Digimon I probably just wouldn't eat because they're just too plushyable. You know, they're too much like plushies. Like, as you go down the line later and later, so that they stop becoming cute and go into the cool territory, I would probably eat more of them. But since we're still in the cute territory, I probably wouldn't eat as many of them. Right? Like, once you get down to, like, Agumon, I would probably eat. Oh, okay, actually, is this Budamon? I can't remember. Whatever this one is, probably eat that, right? But this one, probably not. I probably would eat. So he's probably gonna have to go into unseasoned sausage. He seems more, I don't know, these two are like on the same level for me personally. I feel like it's just like do I want to eat something with a horn or do I want to eat something with an antenna? I don't know. That's up to the chef to decide, you know? Now this next one though, that one looks good. This one is very much so a bug, but like a lobster bug. You know how like lobsters are like related to cockroaches? It's kind of like that. I feel like this one could be a really good delicacy, and you could make this one better than like even this one. Because these two are obviously directly linked. You know, they have one eye, they've got like the little legs and stuff. But this one I feel like has the potential. He's got that potential to be really good. Like you could make some sort of butter sauce with that, like boil him. That'd be a really good lobster dish. Now that would be better than Wagyu. Alright. I'm just saying, I'm thinking of all the recipes you could do in that thing. That seems very good. You just gotta take off like the little stabby bits. But that's just like clipping toenails, man. It's pretty simple. I mean, I guess clipping toenails with like a knife. But you know, still pretty simple. Now this next one is... Oh, sorry, my scroll wheel was like really fucked up. I don't know why. But this next one is, it's kind of more mouth than it is face, or like entire body. I feel like at that point, the only like thing you could eat is just like the tongue, right? The tongue and maybe the legs, but the legs don't seem like they would have much anything in them. So it'd just be like the tongue. And I'm not a big fan of tongue, but you could probably eat tongue. Okay. Like beef tongue. That's edible. So I'll have to put him in unseasoned sausage. He's definitely gonna have to go above these two, because you can actually eat something from this guy. These guys, you're gonna have to like strip them down and like go inside their skull to find their brain or something to eat. Now this next one, oh, it's Nyaromon. Like, it's too cute to eat, but like you could eat it. I don't want to, but he's gonna have to quickly go in unseasoned sausage. I would have these two as pets, personally. Like, if these two appeared out of nowhere, like, just like randomly in my apartment, I'll be like, yoink, you're mine now. I've been thinking about that, actually. I would, if I could, I would absolutely be like a Digimon trainer, or whatever they're called. You know, I would be like, oh, Digimon, mine. And then I'll just, like, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to, like, have it cage fight other Digimon, but at the same time, I want to evolve them, you know? Just so that it's like, oh yes, my Digimon are the most powerful now. I feel like if I was in like one of the Digimon worlds, I would probably have like really strong Digimon, but I wouldn't use them for like anything good or evil. I would just have them because I just wanted to make them stronger. I'm just like, oh shit, look at you, you're so cool. Just like, oh yeah, I have Exomon now, who can demolish cities because he's as big as a fucking skyscraper. Oh, why did I Digivolve Exomon? Well, it's because why not? You know that saying that the guy in Jurassic Park said, you did it only because you could do it, but you didn't stop to think, should you do it? Or something like that. In my case, I would never stop to think, should I do this? I would just do it, right? If I could get my hands on any of these Digimon, except for maybe like the ugly ones, I probably would. Like, majority of this list, do I want them? Yes. Majority of the list. It'd be kind of weird though for some of them, because like the bird ones would probably need more air. And like the bug ones would kind of be nasty. And I imagine a lot of them shit a lot, so like they probably wouldn't be very good to keep in. Plus they're huge, some of them. Some of them are like fucking 20 feet tall. Like, I can't keep that in the apartment. There's this scene in Cyber Sleuth, towards the end of it, where there's just Omnimon, or Omegamon, or whatever. In the translations they call him Omnimon, but how they pronounce it in Japanese is Omegamon. But you just see like Omnimon just like crouched in the corner of the cafe, like trying not to break the roof and shit, and it's like really funny, but he's too tall. Anyways, I forget what tangent I was on, but Pagumon, the bunny. I can't ever say that I was a fan of bunnies personally, but this one is pretty cute, and he evolves into some evil-looking things, which I can appreciate. But we're not talking about what they evolve into. We're talking about how they taste at this moment, frozen in time. How do they taste? And I can probably think that rabbit tastes pretty good, so he's probably gonna have to go into unseasoned sausage. After Tokomon, or before Tokomon, however you pronounce, however you like order. Okay, this next one, I'm fairly certain is a plant, and the legs are just roots, but I don't know that for certain. Right? Would I be willing to eat whatever little danglies this thing has? That's a very good question. I don't know if I would want to, because it looks weird. Like, because it would be eating like stems of a plant or like the roots of a plant. But like, I feel like this could be this Digimon could be like a really good garnish or something. Right? Like you put it up against the grater and stuff, or like you use it as like green onions. It'd be a pretty good garnish. So it'd probably be right there. You know what, actually, it does make sense that the plant Digimon are higher up than the rest of them, because the plant ones you could probably just eat without remorse. Okay, but this next one, he's like a baby Plesiosaurus, right? And that means edible. Right, you look at this face. Look at this face. You could eat that. You could 100% eat that. This is more than just a head. We're in new territory now, right? We have Digimon that are more than just a round ball. They have like an entire system. They're more than just a head. They have arms, they have legs. Well, I don't think he has legs, but he's got like a body. That's food right there. That right there is the pinnacle of unseasoned sausage. Because I really can't think it would taste that great. Okay, this next one kind of looks ugly though. He's like a naked mole rat, and like I'm just saying, I don't want to eat a naked mole rat, and that's kind of disgusting. And like the hand, how do you even prepare the hands? Like he's definitely going into unseasoned sausage, but we're going to have to figure out what, because like he has more meat than like the rabbit. But would it be better than the plants, or would it be worse than the plants? I'm gonna say it'd be worse than the plants, because I feel like the plants have a more versatile use for food than whatever this mole rat looking fucker is. Oh, Wanyaman. Like I said, there's some Digimon that are just too cute to eat, but you could definitely eat. Oh, the lineup of the cat Digimon. It's gonna get worse, man. There's just like 2 straight up cats in here. And there's like some straight up dogs too. And it's like, ugh, I don't want to eat them, but they're edible. And we have this tier list that we have to finish. So we've got Agumon, the 2 variations of Agumon. And I can't imagine they would taste terribly different. It would probably be like the difference between... It would probably... What's something? It'd probably be the difference between like milk and chocolate milk. One is probably better than the other, but they're both a very similar thing, right? And, obviously, I use Agumon in a thumbnail, right? You could probably eat Agumon. But Trev, hello! How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day, and if you're not, hopefully your day gets better. But let me ask you, is that is that the only greeting you know? You don't want to just like come into a stream and be like, hey, what's up, Digimon fuck? How's it going? No? Oh! Watching the Digimon. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Obviously the cat Digimon we put in unseasoned sausage. But we have to order the 2 Agumons. Right. We have to figure out which of the 2 Agumons would taste better. Would regular Agumon taste better? Or like the color palette swap version taste better? Right. Like listen, it's a very difficult choice. One looks happier, first of all. This guy looks a lot happier. He's got his mouth open. He's ready to be eaten. This other guy, he's just like, he doesn't have anything idea what's going on. He's just gonna walk into the butcher shop, and then he's gonna get served up surprised. Like one of those ducks in a Chinese restaurant. They're just like, oh! But like, okay, they're going to both have to be together. I'm going to put color palette swap Agumon first though. Top of unseasoned sausage. He's like the rare version, right? It's like you would pay more for that type, you know? It's like the difference between regular eggs and quail eggs. You pay more for quail eggs, probably. Oh, it's like the difference between caviar. Yeah. This guy, regular Agumon is salmon roe. Pretty good. But Agumon Black is like caviar. He's like the good expensive kind. You know, the $50 per like a small little round tin. And next we get to the Armadillomon. Now, Armadillomon, I feel like he would taste pretty good. I also hear armadillos can give you leprosy. I think it was that, because armadillos can possibly give you leprosy. And some koalas give you chlamydia. Or they have chlamydia. Maybe both. But like, putting the leprosy aside, you could probably eat an armadillo. Like, I'm just saying, he's got meat inside the shell, and you probably can just scrape him out with a spoon. Alright? So that would have to be like, it has to be like a rotisserie chicken, man. That's a pretty good rotisserie chicken. That's a pretty good rotisserie chicken right there. Like, you just like, you know how like at Thanksgiving they just like make a turkey or whatever? The Armadillomon is the turkey of the Digimon world. You just serve him like that, and then you like pry off the shell, and it's like this gorgeous meat, like covered in a nice sauce. I mean, he does look kind of fuzzy, so you might have to shave him first, but you know, that's what chefs do. Okay. Now we're also going to we are also delving into like human territory as well, because we have Impmon, and this is just a human child who plays pranks. That's basically what that is, and I really don't want to get into the morality of that, so we're just gonna put you in there. I feel like that'd be pretty simple. Now we have Electromon? I don't remember his name. He's basically like a porcupine meets a rabbit meets Pikachu. He's basically the Pikachu of Digimon, probably. Except he's red, obviously. But it could give you like that, you know, the special shock the shocking taste in your mouth. Like, oh, this is good. You know? It's like it's like having a shock collar in your mouth. That'd probably be like rotisserie chicken. Probably less than Armadillomon though. I'd have to say. This one, Tadpolemon. I think it's Otamon or something. Otamon he's a tadpole. Let's be honest. This is a baby frog. Right? I personally don't like eating frogs. He would probably taste like a frog, maybe a bit slimier. I do think I would actually prefer tadpoles to look like Otamon rather than how they look now, because tadpoles kind of look ugly right now, right? And frogs kind of look gross. But hey, Lumps, you're finally here. Don't worry. We have a lot of Digimon left. We have a lot. But I feel like Otamon, right? Because he's a tadpole, right? This little guy. He's gonna be slimy. He's not gonna be great to eat, right? He's gonna be like disgusting to taste, right? I can't imagine him tasting any good. And he'd give you like a slimy, disgusting taste in your mouth that you kind of just want to throw up. I feel like tadpoles would barely be delicious. Well, I feel like if you throw them in salt, right, and dry them out completely. No, but even then, he's mostly just a head, right? So like, the only part you could eat would be like the tails and arms. Edible but not delicious. I would say so. I think we'd have to put him in. I'm gonna put him in Gram's feet. Cause like, he's kind of just, like, he's better than the rest of these. But like, he's still probably not gonna be great. And he's probably been like, dwelling in a swamp or something, considering he's a frog. Well, a tadpole. Right? Probably disgusting. Now we have Galmon. Right? He's just a little baby bear with boxing gloves. He would knock you the fuck out, right? You're probably from a swamp, yeah. Looking at this thing's probably from a swamp or like a beach. Beach would be better though. Swamp is, yeah, that's a bear, we can eat it. We can eat it because it's not, you know what's funny? Nothing's been inedible so far. I feel like that's the funniest thing. There's so many that are just, that you can just eat. I mean, obviously you probably can't eat like the toys or the metal ones, but you know, later on. But yeah, this bear, now here's the question. I don't think he would be better than Wagyu, right? He would have to be rotisserie chicken or unseasoned sausage. And considering how I've heard that, I think Lego Dinosaur see where there's inedible. Yeah, I agree. His name is Toy Agumon. Definitely not better than Wagyu. Oh, no. I think because I've heard bear meat is gamey and tough, he might just be an unseasoned sausage. Because it'll be very difficult to prepare it. But the good news, if you do manage to catch a Galmon, you'll be able to obtain his boxing gloves. So if you're a boxer, that's pretty good equipment. So, but you know, other than that, well, actually, I'm gonna put him below the Agumon. Because I feel like the Agumon would just taste better. Alright. Oh, now we get Pagumon. I forget what this one's called. This is a bunny. It's an evil-looking bunny. If you serve this up to a customer, you should probably not serve its head. Because that smiling face is pretty creepy. But I will say, he does look kind of tasty. Like, you could definitely, like, get some of the armor flesh. The ears, probably not. You would have to. Bunnies are good. I have not had a bunny. Or, I have not had rabbit. So I cannot say. I imagine this one would taste pretty good. Right? And obviously, he has more meat than, like, the previous bunny, which is over here. So I'm gonna actually put him in rotisserie chicken. Right, I'm gonna put him in rotisserie chicken right below these other two. Because he's also bipedal. And bipedal things kind of are a bit weird to eat, I'll be honest. Like if you saw a, like a walking cow, right? Would you rather eat a regular cow or a walking cow that like walked on two legs? I would rather eat the regular cow because like the walking cow is kind of like it's like halfway to human, right? Oh, we got Gabumon. Okay. I think the Gabumons will have to go with YouTube. I agree. I actually think Gabumon would have to be above Agumon because eating reptiles is not as good as eating mammals, in my opinion. And I think it's also like the color variation. So like the different color palette means it's more rare, right? So I'm gonna put Gabumon up there. That's how I'll rate Gabumon. Alright. Well, actually, no. I'll do that. Right? Because, like, they're more rare, you know? They're more expensive. They're more of a delicacy. Chefs would be more likely to be like, I want that one, and I want to make a dish out of that. You know? Like, like Gordon Ramsay would make a dish out of Gabumon and Agumon Black. Like, that's just the way it, like, because, like, they're more rare ingredients. It's probably, like, a ratio of 5 to 1 or something. Fry them all. Well, like, fry them as is, or, like, you know, prepare them first. If you fry them as is, it's kind of weird eating, like, a little... It's... Okay, both Gabumon and Agumon kind of look like... I don't want to say it. You know those Pokemon kids that like cosplay in the video games? That's all I'll say. It tastes good fried with some dipping sauce. That is true though, actually. I feel like this one at the top though. This one's so versatile at the top. Cause this one kind of is like a lobster, right? But without like the shell. And then you can also fry him and like it would taste good with like buttered sauce and stuff. And like my mouth is drooling just thinking about all the food. Next we have Guilemon. Guilemon? However you want to pronounce it. This one's a reptile. Considering how this one is more buff than Agumon, I would say he's still edible, but I really can't imagine he would taste like, it wouldn't be like soft flesh. It'd be like tough flesh that's like hard to like chomp off and like you have to pull at it and stuff. A bit stretchy, but good kind. Yeah, I would say it has to be unseasoned sausage. I think that's what it's gonna have to be. He's probably gonna be an unseasoned sausage, right below Agumon, but above the bear. Right. Kudamon. Now you can't tell. You can't tell what Kudamon is. But Kudamon is like a weasel. Right. He's a weasel. You could probably cook and eat a weasel pretty easily. And he's a holy weasel too. So holy weasel probably would increase your health and stuff. A weasel. I'm just saying. You could probably eat a... Oh. But I'm gonna have to put Kudamon in rotisserie chicken, right? Because, like, well, you would have to also think the holiness would give it healing effects, right? It's like a holy weasel. Yeah. This next one is, oof. I have some mixed feelings about this next one. Because this is Caramon, and this is the first Digimon that ever spoke to me in the video games. I don't know how I feel about that one. No, this is one of the first few that spoke to me in the video games. Because like, oh hey, can you help me find my shit? And I was just like, oh sure, of course I can, Caramon. Oh no. Caramon's got like the body of a jellyfish though, with like arms and like a head that looks like that, right? He evolves from this one. He might taste good actually, but like, oof. Cause I don't know, cause like, oh, would taste good. He probably does taste good, that's a thing, because he evolves from this one. Ooh, okay, he's not gonna be better than Wagyu. He's gonna be a rotisserie chicken. The reason why he's in rotisserie chicken is because he probably still tastes good, but it's probably a lot tougher to serve because does he act like a human? All these guys act like humans. I've seen all of these things act like, well, except for like these things, because I haven't seen these four yet, and this one, and this one. But like even the balls act like humans. They like this Wanyamon. You meet him in Cyber Sleuth, and there's one just called Pete. And he helps around with a detective agency, and you're like, oh, it's Pete. I don't want to eat Pete. Like, oh, does he speak like a human? All of these guys speak like humans. Like, we're throwing morality out of the door for this stream, right? These guys are not Pokemon. Pokemon will generally not speak to you unless it's like Arceus or some mythical Pokemon, right? All Digimon are like actual fucking like things that think, right? There's only one case of a Digimon I've seen in the video game so far where they do not think sentiently and they're more like an animal, and that's a Raramon, who's like made up of fucking garbage. No morals here? Yeah, well, okay, like there should be a little bit of morals, because there's two pieces of shit later on that are literal pieces of shit. Do you really want to suck up your morals and drink those down? No, you don't. That's horrible. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. Golden Sukamon right here, and then Platinum Sukamon. No. There you go. I'll put Karamon though in I'll put him above the rabbit though. This is Gotsumon. He's just a rock. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. He's just a rock. Like, is there something underneath the rock? Judging by how his arms are and how his ears are, probably not. Yeah, platinum and gold, and I'd rather sell him. Here's the thing though. The Golden Sukamon will give you an increase in currency when you use them in battle, and Platinum Sukamon increases XP when you use them in battle. So it's better to keep them actually. I don't know how XP would work in real life, but like I also can't see how the currency thing would work in real life. But in game they do. So let me hear from food selling those guys. So this one, this is Goblimon. He's a fucking goblin. You can eat a goblin. Goblins are not humans. This guy, he's like nearly human, but he's not like enough human. I feel like he would also taste really bad because, you know, goblins in lore, goblins are just like doing shit, you know, they're rubbing themselves down with mud and all that shit. They're pretty gross, right? Like in fantasy stuff, I was literally, right before the stream, I was watching Lord of the Rings. Listen, goblins. It would taste a bit good if you season them enough. Yeah, but that's the thing, I don't think you could get over the odor though. The odor would be horrible. So I'm gonna put him in Gram's feet, right below the tadpole. Cause like, ugh. Also, you have to think, or you have to see. He uses a weapon. This one uses boxing gloves. All Digimon are like pretty intelligent, or like the majority of Digimon are pretty intelligent. Some of them use weapons, man. I'm just saying, like. But next we got whatever this one is, and this one looks pretty good actually. Like this one you would absolutely like fry up. This one's going in rotisserie chicken. He looks pretty good. Yeah. That's an executive decision. That one looks good. This one is like a disgusting, rotting oyster. I just can't imagine this one tasting good. This one would give you like a scent that would just knock your block off and you'd fall back and crack your head open on the sidewalk. It just looks awful, and I bet it would smell awful too. So I like oysters, but not this one. Yeah, this one's going Graham Grumpy. I know I keep on moving the page. I'm not trying to move the page. The scroll wheel keeps on fucking up. Because like, if I just shake my mouse, the scroll wheel will go back and forth. So it's not my fault, but I'm not switching mice. Because I still need to use this one. I forget where the other one is. This one is Zubamon, I think? And he's like fully armored with like a sharp face and stuff. I feel like you crack that open, you could get like a really delicious like inside thing, right? Like you know Gushers, how they have like the gooey center in the middle that tastes really good. This guy would have like the really good, yeah, like a crab, but like a mammal, like an armadillo, which is what we have up here. So it'd be really good. Like, I can imagine, because it's so hard to break the shell, that he would actually be a really good delicacy, and people would, like, the chefs would be like, I'm not going to waste this, I'm going to make something really good out of this. I'm putting him in better than Wagyu, because, like, just imagine, right, like, you're served this platter of just, like, golden, like, food, right? Like a golden shell surrounding like meat and stuff, and it's just like the armor that Duramon was wearing, and it's just like, oh my god, this presentation is fucking amazing, and it tastes really good. And then they use like the knife from his face as something you can use for the dish, where you like cut the pieces yourself and stuff with like his own face knife. Which is kind of fucked up if you think about it, but like, that'd be really cool. Alright? Man, that, honestly, that's one of the better ones. But, sorry, I had to take a drink of, I have like really watered down ginger ale. Because I had ginger ale in a cup, then I put ice, and then I just put like a ton of water in it. Because I was too lazy to pour any more ginger ale. But yeah, this next one though, I'm sick right now. Actually, oh, well, I hope you get better though. Drink lots of Gatorade. Well, get some chicken noodle soup or McDonald's. But I hope you do get better. Better enough to eat some Digimon. You hate Gatorade? You love soup? Well, then get some soup. Actually, are there any Digimon that I put on the list that would be good in a soup? I feel like the plant ones will be the only ones good in a soup. Always time to eat Digimon. Always time to eat Digimon. I feel like this one would be really good in a soup if you like cut off the roots or like the legs or whatever those are. And then you like chop them up and like use them in a soup. That'd be pretty, I feel like that'd be pretty good in a soup. Unfortunately, they don't have any potato Digimon in Cyber Sleuth, so can't make any French fries out of any of them just yet. But next we have Solarmon, who's 3 gears, who I think is pretty inedible. Like, I'm fairly certain you don't want to be trying to nom through that. It's a little too difficult. Like, I also think, yeah, if you look closely, Solarmon's eyes are mechanical too, so that must mean that they're like entirely mechanical. Next we have a rat. He's a really fucked up looking rat. His name is Chumon. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a rat. Like, would you eat a rat? You could eat a rat, but like, do you want to eat a rat? Like, there's this movie which I highly recommend called Demolition Man, where they're just served rat burgers, And it's like the main character, who's played by Sylvester Stallone, he like takes a bite out of this burger and it's like, oh, this is pretty good. And then they're like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's a rat burger. And then he's like, well, it still tastes pretty good. So I believe in Sylvester Stallone. Rats could taste good. It's gonna have to be an unseasoned sausage though. And he's super small, so it's not a lot of meat. So he's probably gonna be probably worse than the planet ones. Ooh, Terriermon. Terriermon is like, I don't know, Terriermon could taste really good actually, right? Because it's like got a little plump belly. It's got like those little adorable arms and legs and stuff, and it's got like really big. It's got really big ears, right? You could make something with those ears. Rotisserie chicken, I absolutely agree. That thing, Terriermon, could be so fucking good. Like if you just like fry up the ears, that'd be a great like street stall snack, you know. Put you right below the holy weasel. Tentamon. It's a bug. Do you want to eat a bug? It's such a big bug too, because it's like the size of like a child, right? I should probably stop saying that. But Tentamon is like, because if you eat a bug, right? A bug you would eat normally, it's like pretty small. It's like a mouth-sized bug, right? And crunch, 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 all that. But Tentamon is big. If you like pull off his arm, is it gonna be like when you pull off like insect arms and like ooze just spills out? Like fried maybe, but like, I don't know though, cause like it depends on like, I don't know, cause I feel like he's less lobster and more bug, right? And so it would be more like unseasoned sausage, but on the low end of unseasoned sausage. Because like I bet you could make a dish where you like slurp out the insides, but like thinking about that it's horrible. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna put it in my grandparents' feet because like I don't want to deal with the innards of like an actual bug that was just big. Strange. No, don't be sorry. Hello Far, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully the strange day doesn't mean bad day. But we're going through Digimon specifically from Cyber Sleuth because those are the only Digimon I know. Except for the original classic series, but I forget a lot of the classic series because I haven't watched it in a few years. And by a few years, I mean like 15 years. We're going through them. Also, Toy Agumon. This guy is he spits out like bricks of flame too. He's completely inedible. Like you ever tried to fry up some Legos? It's just not gonna work. When's the last time? Oh. Well, congrats on your sister's university graduation. It's always a fun time, probably. I probably shouldn't say always a fun time, but very likely, hopefully a fun time. I remember my high school graduation, and it was more boring than anything, because they had us practicing for a while. But yeah, congrats to your sister for graduating university. Pretty big accomplishment. What better way to celebrate your day than joining a Digimon eating stream? You're one of the best students of this year? Ooh, nice. Yeah. I remember how difficult this, like, cause in high school I was in a pretty competitive high school, and like the valedictorian and the salutatorian, they both did so much fucking shit to be like the top, And when they were like listing off like the stuff that they did, I was just like, I could not even begin to do like a quarter of those things. So imagine how it was. Oh, nice. Well, that's like a double celebration. Just celebrate all week long. I think this next one is Dracomon or something. I don't know if the translations are the same for you with how they translate Digimon, but and I'm gonna completely fuck up their names because like I have not been paying attention to how they've been pronouncing them. But we have Dracomon. And this is also just a human child. Like this is basically a human child right here. This is not very good to eat. Like, you very well probably should not. You would eat it? Oh my gosh. Well, that shows. Okay, but that shows a little bit of your cannibalism right there. I play most of the Digimon in English. So, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'll be honest though. I'm playing the Cyber Sleuth Completed Edition, and it's so funny because some of the translations are so different between, are just like different between the two. Because in the original Cyber Sleuth, the guy's name was Jimmyken, and it's like one word, Jimiken, Jimmyken. But in Hacker's Memory, his name is Jimmy Space Ken, Jimmy space Ken. So it's Jimmyken versus Jimmy Ken. It's like, it's a complete edition. They should have, like, you know, did the translations right, but like, they just made it different for some reason. You know, you also need one more character, only if you're French for frogs. Like, oh, okay, but like, okay, but sometimes though, yeah, Jimmy Ken versus Jimmy Ken. You got it, Lumps. But I will say, sometimes the French food is pretty good, right? Like a croque monsieur, cordon bleu, and French onion soup. Those are pretty good. Right. I don't know any other dishes. None that I would have tasted. Otherwise, I probably would have remembered them by now. But next we have, where are you? Are you Dragomon? This is just like a little tiny baby dragon. It's like eating Spyro. Would you eat Spyro? Probably. I feel like, okay, honestly, this, I don't know. Would it be unseasoned sausage or rotisserie chicken? This is the hard part. You know what? I'm gonna put Dragon's Blood tastes good. I think I'm gonna put this guy right between Agumon and Gamma. Right there. Not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit difficult to figure out how imaginary things will taste. I mean, just a tad bit. Next we have Dorumon, I think. What about translation? That was on Knife, so all translation studios, so they changed it mid-development and haven't gotten previous names and all that stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. What's so weird is we have Hackmon here. Like you're hacking something, like you're cutting something up. Hackmon. But like for the rest of his evolutions, it's like Val Huckmon, Savior Huckmon. And I'm reading his Digimon name, and I'm like, why is it Huckmon? And like, apparently that's like because the Japanese version of it was like Huckamon, like Hukkamon, but like even still. He does own knives makes sense in English. Or on knives. I think it does if you mean to say that they were on bad terms. Right. Like if they were on bad terms, you can still keep on using it, because I think people using different like ways of speaking or like different types of slang makes English a pretty good language. Right? Because like I was thinking about it when because I'm playing Hacker's Memory right now because I beat the first game, and there's just a little bit with where Wormamon and Ryuji were talking. Is it Ryuji? I think its name's Ryuji. Where Wormamon and Ryuji were talking about like, should it be boss or capo? And I don't know, I think the difference is in English, just, it's kind of like, yeah, there you go. But the differences in English is just pretty fun if you think about it. Probably not the most fun if you're trying to have like a serious conversation. Because like, if you're, like, imagine you're like at your job and then your boss says something and you're like, okay, capo. And then your boss just turns to you and goes, what the fuck did you just say? But other than that, you know, I imagine it would be pretty fun to use like different types of English slang, especially because we're like in this age where there's just a bunch of like slang made by kids, the like TikTok slang and shit, where they're using words like based and other stuff. Listen, I don't use slang, man. I mean, I do, but like, I don't use modern day slang. So don't eat Biomon. My parrot is watching on off for you. I don't think we have Biomon in here. I don't think Biomon's in here. At least I don't think so. But yeah, because we're only at Cyber Sleuth Digimon. 7 from that paper. Oh, this is Biomon? Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Just cover the screen when we get to it. But Dorumon, sorry, my scroll wheel keeps like fucking up. Dorumon though, it'd be pretty good, I imagine. It's like a mixture between a mammal and a reptile, and that could give like an exquisite taste. You know, like it's got like a gem in its face too, so it's like expensive. Like I don't think you could go wrong by eating Dorumon. I mean, you probably could, but like I don't know. It seems like it would taste good though. I'm gonna put Dorumon in yeah, rotisserie chicken. Top of rotisserie chicken. I feel like it would taste good. With Hagurumon, who's once again just gears. Probably can't eat that. I'm trying to taste the steak, of course, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so then mammal plus reptile equals pretty good then. Well, I mean, obviously if it's prepared right, but we're assuming that it, like, if each of these Digimon was prepared in a good way, rather than, you know, being prepared by like a shitty chef, you know. We've got so many more Digimon. We've got Patamon, who I feel like would taste really good as like a hot dog. They just give me like hot dog vibes. I don't know, Patamon's probably rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I would have to say Patamon would be rotisserie chicken. Hackmon, or Hackmon, I mean. Okay, this is tough. Because Hackmon is like a little baby dragon looking thing, right? After some games it tastes like bread. I don't know. I feel like Hackmon would taste gamey as well, because like Hackmon is like he's training all the time, right? So he's probably like super. Patamon? No, I know. but like Hackmon is like he's always training with Genkumon, right? So I feel like it'd be difficult to take a bite out of him because he's just like all muscle, right? And that's probably gonna go for like the rest of his evolutions. But he's probably gonna have to be in like unseasoned sausage. Cause like you could attempt to eat him, but like you'd probably break your like if you turned him into like I don't know, what would be a good way to prepare Hackmon? Maybe like a steak. But you'd have to be careful. You would have to make it like a thin steak and make it easy to chew. I think Hackmon is gonna go into unseasoned sausage. My mouse wheel needs to stop. Right below Guilemon. Well, some horses are pretty good at sausages and they're buff. But it is true. It's true. But like Hackmon's strong. Alright, he's probably stronger than a few horses. And he's small. He's like packed full of muscle. He's like dense. Palmon, I think this one. Palmon would just taste good. Palmon's just rotisserie chicken. Because it's just a plant, right? Like, you could eat a plant, probably. And I don't think it's poisonous, unless a flower on its head is that poisonous. What was this? Devimon? I feel like it's still just cannibalism moment. Because like all three of these can just be children dressing up. And like you probably shouldn't eat those. This plant is sweet from lore. Oh sweet, okay, that's being bumped up to Wagyu. Because like, okay, think about this. The head and body could be used for savory dishes. The plant at the head can be used for dessert. That right there is making it better than Wagyu. That sounds good though. Oof. Okay. Have your bird avert their eyes. We're going to very quickly put Piomon in rotisserie chicken because it's literally just a chicken and you could probably make a rotisserie chicken out of it. Like, I feel like you can't go because it's just a bird, you know, it's just chicken. It would taste pretty good. Same with I forget what his name is. Is his name Falcomon and this is Hawkmon? Okay, he doesn't watch. This one's Falcomon, I think. Or is this Hawk? Or one of these is Falcomon and one of these is Hawkmon. But I feel like these would taste pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna get to him later. This one later. Fanbeemon. Why? I don't even remember why it's called Fanbeemon. But I don't know. I feel like it's the same as Tentamon. It just wouldn't be that great. Cause like it's not like he's carrying around honey or anything. Also about pink, I was surprised that parrots can have a favorite. Really? Or favorite color, I mean, flavor. Really? Sorry, my head is all in food right now. It's interesting though. That does make sense though. They can have like a preference. But Fanbeemon, I feel like he's gonna taste better than Tentamon, but not by much. We're gonna have to go right there. We got Veemon. Man, I feel really bad about eating Veemon, man. Like, I don't know. Like, he's even doing like the little victory sign. I don't want to eat Veemon. But like, Veemon would kind of taste good though. Veemon looks soft. probably better than Caramon. Okay, so this one's just like a lamb or something. I don't know what this thing is. Salamon. Whenever I hear Salamon, I think about salamander, but this is very clearly not a salamander. I don't even know what this is. But like, he looks pretty good actually. He could be top of unseasoned sausage. No, actually, you know what? He's chicken, or he's rotisserie chicken. He's right there. I would say. Right, because it's like you could definitely make food out of that one. Then this is a frog. This is very clearly just a frog, and that goes in unseasoned sausage for me. Right below Agumon. Right below Agumon. And then obviously Hawkmon goes here. Because this one's an owl, and I don't know. I feel like owls don't taste good. Oh no. Oh, a mushroom. Okay. Well, okay. I feel like this mushroom is probably poisonous considering it's purple. But at the same time, what if it tastes really good? Right? You can make some pretty good things with like mushroom risotto, right? Or stuffed mushroom? Anyway, you could probably make stuff with mushrooms. So he's going in rotisserie chicken. Ooh. Yeah. Before Patamon. Before Patamon, just because you could make stuff with it. I forget what this one's called. I like legitimately just don't remember what he's called. But he seems like the same type as this guy. Lalamon. That would taste good. Lalamon would absolutely taste good. Like Lalamon is like a dessert. You can eat this mushroom, but instead of food, you'll watch cartoon. It's a host jam. Yeah, so you know, it's for all the druggies out there, you know? They want to do shrooms. But Lalamon would be like a dessert type. Alright, like oof. That'd be like rotisserie chicken type dessert. Or I shouldn't say that, but like on the same level as like a rotisserie chicken. Like, cause I imagine it would just like whatever, like you could, if you ground that up and made it into syrup, that could go on some like shaved ice or something. Then this is Lusamon is a child. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a child. Like, yeah, it's Lucifer when he's younger, or like a younger baby Lucifer, but like, it's a child. Right. I think this one is Lunamon. And Lunamon, I feel like actually wouldn't taste the greatest. Cause it just seems so like weird to, like, it doesn't seem like a food animal. It just seems like an alien. I don't know how aliens would taste. I feel like a lot of people would be put off by that. They probably go in unseasoned sausage. They probably go in unseasoned sausage. Like, right after the plants or something. Lunamon is clearly moon rabbit. Is it moon rabbit? Okay, well then I'll put it up. But it is an alien though. Actually, okay, let's put moon rabbit. Ooh, that's tough. Right there, before. Renamon. Renamon? I don't know how to pronounce it. Like they're like nearly a human, but like not as much of a human as like, you know, the human ones. I feel kind of bad about eating it. Renemon? Okay, that's how I've been pronouncing it. So, so I'm glad that it's Renemon. Renemon would probably go into like from Renard Fox French. Ooh, that's interesting. I feel like they'd be, I don't know, because I feel like it'd be tough to eat them. And like, do you want to eat something that's that humanoid? Probably not. So I feel like not a lot of chefs are like handling it. But like in the bad way. So probably like, probably here. Not because they taste bad, but because like, it would give out, it would like make you feel bad. It's like, actually, bottom here. We got the line of cats. Well, and the fox, I suppose. Oh, this one. This one's like a color palette swap of Terriermon. A little bit more rare than Terriermon. We got Wormamon. It's just a worm. Well, it's like a disgusting fucking caterpillar fucker. Which I would absolutely not eat. And it goes right there because that's disgusting. Horrible. Like, ugh. I would not want to crunch on that, you know? Ice Devamon is a humanoid. And that's still cannibalism. Like, I don't want to tell you. And then, Ice Gotsumon is just inedible. We're getting into the range of humanoids and inedibles. Like, I can see a bunch of humanoids and inedibles coming up. But this one, Aguilamon, whatever you want to call it. Cinnamon is a pleasure if it doesn't taste good. At least one less variable. Okay. I don't know, it just feels too human to me to eat, so I feel like really bad about it. But this one is probably like better than Wagyu. Like one of the best things of chicken you could ever taste. You know? And then this Agunimon or something? Anumanon? Or Anumanon? Whatever. I don't know this guy's name. But he's going in cannibalism moment, because that's straight up a human doing cosplay. Like, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Ankylomon though. That's a fucking dinosaur. If anyone gives up the chance on eating dinosaur, they're insane. Absolutely better than Wagyu. Because, like, yeah, it'd be difficult to get the shell off, but you can get the shell off using, like, a hydraulic press, and then, like, eat it. And, like, the way it'd be served is, like, in a shell of gold. Right? And that would be really nice. That would probably be, like, probably have to be even better than Subamon. No, actually, no, Subamon's better. Just because of the gold. Like, this is true gold. This is fake gold. We got Ikukumon. Ikakumon? I forget his name. It's a mammal. You could probably eat it. It's like eating a walrus, I'd imagine. Doing it right, definitely rotisserie chicken. Let me see. Right there. Also, walruses are tasty. Yes, they tasted. No, that's interesting. I didn't know they were tasty, but yeah, if they're tasty, then, you know, stay right there. Then, Wizardmon is, or is this Sorcerermon? I really can't tell the difference between, like, one is sacred and the other is darkness. But that's cannibalism woman, and so is this one. Like, wood! We have wood. Would you want to eat wood? Probably not. That just gets you splinters in your mouth. But here we have Airdramon. Alright. Airdramon, I feel like would actually taste like a snake. Right? Because that's how they look. It's like really fat, maybe, but more dense too. Really? For walruses. That's interesting. That makes sense though. Because they have like all the blubber to like keep them insulated, right? But Airdramon. Like a flying snake. Probably more of a delicacy than a regular snake, I'd imagine. Be good though. It could be good. It's like eating a dragon. That'd be pretty good. You're getting put right there. This one is... Is this X Vidramon? The Vidramon... Or, yeah, the... Oh, wait, no. Wait. This is Vmon. This is Vidramon, right? I think it's like that. The Vmon line really confuses me, because of, like, there's, like, Vmon, Vidramon, X Vidramon, All Force Speedramon. Like, there's too many, man. There's like Flame Dramon, other stuff like that. Yeah. Well, like, that's just how it is in English, you know? They made tons of puns in Pokemon. Like, Ekans is just snake backwards. Arbok is cobra backwards. Right, like... Would it really be, what once was a kid's cartoon / card game turned into English if there wasn't any puns? Oh, puns about eating them. Well, you can go for it. I'm talking about eating in the most literal sense. I don't know. I feel like this guy would be more tough than a Vmon, right? But he'd still be like good, right? And he's got like the butcher's knife on his face. You could crack that right off, and then use it as a kitchen knife. Oh, now we have Angemon. Ogremon. There's like a little quest in Cyber Sleuth where you had to go up to an Ogremon to take their club made out of a Greymon's bones or something, and you had to like cook with it. It was like really weird because like Ogremon was like, if you want my bone club, you're going to have to fight me for it. And then when you win, he like gives you the bone, and he's like, oh yeah, make sure you give it back. And then you're just like, oh, we're using it to cook with. And he's like, what the fuck? I feel like Ogremon, he's humanoid, but like, you could definitely eat him. He's just not as good as like, as, you know, the rest of them. He's like just barely above Goblimon. And then we've got the Gardramon, the Gold Gardramon or whatever. You know, probably inedible things. There's probably something in there, but like, I'd rather not find out. We've got Galgamon. The Galgamon? That's just a wolf. I'd feel really bad about eating a wolf. Like, ugh. Ah. Yeah. Like right there. Ooh, and now we're at bugs. Lovely. Honestly, Kabuterimon, he would taste pretty good actually, despite how ugly he looks. Like, some chefs could probably make something really good out of it. Like, I'm not saying he would be the best thing ever, but like, he could be pretty good. That's going in right below the Salamon. Joe, you feel jealous? Oh, why? What's up? Did you buy out like the majority stocks in Amazon? Well, what happened? I wonder what's gonna make me jealous. Did you get KFC? Or Five Guys? Did you eat a cordon bleu? God, I could go for a cordon bleu. Or a croque monsieur. I can make a croque monsieur. French onion soup though. I haven't had that. But like you have to have it from like a good place though. Or like good kebabs. Good kebabs are hard to come by. Like just a burger. A burger will taste good. Yeah, like a Five Guys burger. Or like In-N-Out. I haven't had In-N-Out in a while. It's been like years. My sister's birthday gift this year was Gunpla Metal Greymon 16-inch build yourself action figure. What the fuck? I am jealous. What the shit? They make those? Wait, I need to look this up. Gunpla Metal Greymon. What the? They do have them. You're right, I am jealous. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna, at some point after this stream, I'm going to look into Digimon Gunpla. The only type of Gunpla I'll get into. I used to be so into making some of them. They weren't Gundam, of course, but like they're something else. I forget what they were. $80 to wait 4 months to get a limited one from Japan. Oh, nice. Must be worth it though. Oh, sorry, my eyes went like dizzy mode for a sec. This next one, disgusting. Yeah, you're being sent to the back. The very back. We got, Gargamon. Gargamon just has guns attached to their hands, right? That might be a little bit difficult to eat. But like Gargamon's got like the tastiness, you know? It's like going from like a calf to a cow. You love the doing times nice. Yeah, you should be proud. That's pretty fucking good. The Garurumon Black, Cubimon. I'm gonna try to remember their names because I'm probably going to end up playing Digimon after this stream. The Garurumon, I feel kind of bad, and also Garurumon Black, but Garurumon Black would taste better because it's a color variation. Cubimon, oof. All the ones I feel bad are just going in the bottom of the unseasoned sausage list. Growlmon, though. Growlmon would probably taste worse than Guilemon, I'll be honest. The reason being is probably because it has more defined muscle structure, which makes it harder to, like, chew on. Unisarimon, or whoever it is. This one is, oh no, I probably wouldn't want to eat this one. Because it's got like the goopiness, right? The goopiness inside of it when you like crack it open like a peanut. Probably terrible. Yeah, Greymon. Greymon would actually be pretty good. I feel like Greymon is like a dinosaur. You would probably want to eat a dinosaur. Right? I mean, I'm mostly just assuming that people would want to eat a dinosaur, but like, I would want to eat a dinosaur. Well, most dinosaurs. I'm sure there's a dinosaur out there that I don't want to eat. Clockmon. Clockmon is one of those rare ones where it's both a humanoid, but it's also inedible because his bottom half is just a fucking clock. Oof. I'm gonna put him in inedible because I don't know if that's actually a human up there at the top. I saw only 8 possible models, and for New Year, I'm trying to have Machine Dramon. Oh. Man, Machine Dramon's fucking cool. Is this Kuwagamon? Kuwagamon, I feel like you could make something good out of it. Like, just like, it's like better than Kabuteryomon. And this is just a frog. This, like, do I want to eat a frog? Probably not. But like, you could probably eat that because it's just a frog. Dragons. I feel like this would be top of rotation. It's not yet better than Wagyu because I know what's coming up, right? But like, yeah, no problem. I can recognize how fucking cool that is because that's really cool. And also now that I know, I want to get. I'll have to put him. Ooh, dragons. Below Walrus, I think. And then Cordramon. The 2 dragons, side by side. Rotisserie chicken. Where we like them. Is Goemon made of ground or is it food? Because like I've never been able to tell. Because I feel like it's a golem, right? So I feel like it's inedible. You could try to bite it, but it's probably just made of dirt or something. I feel like that's just how it is, right? It's like made out of dirt, mostly of clay. That makes sense. We have Cyclonemon though. Cyclomon's a weird looking guy. He'd be like really tough to eat though. But like you could definitely do it. Probably better than frog. And then, you know, as where we put all the ones we feel bad about. Well, I feel bad about eating. Right over here. Like these are all the ones that I would want. Like, well, except for Renemon, because that's like a humanoid. But like, I would want Bodemon or Nyaramon or Wanyamon as like a pet. Like imagine you just have like Wanyamon on your bed and it's just like jumping around and shit. And it's like talking to you. It's like, hey Chess, make sure you go to your 3 o'clock appointment today. It's like, oh yeah, thanks. I feel like Wanyamon and Nyaramon are just better than Bodemon because they have tails. And they can do stuff with those tails. They can like use a phone with those tails. Bodemon just kind of rolls it. I don't even know if Bodemon has a mouth. That's the saddest part. Oh, a plant! Oh, we finally have another plant. We'll put you at rotisserie chicken because like this is like that's just a salad. This is a whole ass salad right here. That would taste good. Seedramon, this is a fish. Oh my god, we've gotten to fish finally. A fish would taste great. Like, not even, like, probably right below dragon. Alright, and then this is this is actually a better fish. The reason why it's a better fish is because it's based off of the nearly extinct, or probably what used to be thought of as extinct, coelacanth. Now, I'm fairly certain coelacanths still exist to this day because people found them in like some random coastal cave off of India or something like that. But like coelacanths are probably still rare and hard to find to eat. I think coelacanths still exist, right? Was it? I think it was coelacanths that were found again. Let me look this up. Do still exist? Until a live specimen was discovered off the coast of South Africa. So it wasn't South Africa in 1938. Approximately 200 more coelacanth species have been found in the Western Indian Ocean. Why are they going extinct? Because destruction of habitat and fisheries. Oh, so that means people have been eating coelacanths if they're going to fisheries. I mean, you know, probably not a good thing, but like, you know, edible. Oh, Geogramon. Geogramon has to be good. Like, Geogramon is just more of a dinosaur than Greymon, right? Is that how that goes? I don't even know why Geogramon exists. And then this is just a piece of shit. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's horrible. And a star. Okay, I've honestly thought about this. This guy has, like, the body of an M&M, right? It's just he's cosplaying as a star. So I feel like he could be very good. So I'm gonna put him right there. Stingmon. Starfish are edible. That is also true, but like, isn't he made of metal? You just have to pry it off. And he's got like this little bit. Cause like if you play the game and you turn him around, he has this like, he does actually have the body of an M&M mascot. Stingmon. I feel like Stingmon just like, it'd be horrifying because it's so human. Like, it's so humanoid looking. It's like both an insect and a human at the same time. Like, oh. It was just a shell. I put him down in Cannibalism. It's like, I don't know. I really don't want to eat Stingmon. Strike-Dramon, though. I would eat Strike-Dramon. This is gonna be, like, if Digimon become real, they're going to see the stream and they're gonna come after me. This is all hypothetical, Digimon. Please don't attack me. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to put him... right above Caramel. I'll put him right there. Oh, Stingmon is edible. Yeah, it just... Okay, sure. I'll put him in unseasoned sausage. Right above Frog. It just feels so weird eating. Okay, this absolutely better than Wango. From Zubamon to Duramon. 100%. I think this is Duramon. But like, the evolved forms gotta taste better, right? And this is Sorcerermon, it's a human. Tankmon is a tank. Like, if you're into eating a tank, yeah, go for it. This is Mudmon, right? It's just a blob of mud. And then we've got Tyrannomon. That would be good. Tyrannomon would actually taste good. Like, just look at how soft he looks. Look at that face. That's like Barney. You could eat Barney. Barney the purple dinosaur. Gatomon. I would feel so bad. I would feel like really bad. This is Devamon. That's human. This is a rabbit. You can 100% eat a rabbit. Where would we put the other rabbit? Right there? We'll put him right there. Right next to the other rabbit. Okay, this is a cat. If you think too much, they're all not edible. They have minds, can speak clearly, made from lines of code, so don't hold back. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, some of them, I can't help it, because like, I would want like these Bodamon, Neuromon, Wanyamon, these are like pets. Tequilamon. Yup. Like this one, this is 100%. This is like better than, I'm considering like maybe not the flesh of the cactus, but like the inside juice of the cat, like the fluids inside, like you cut it open cactus juice type thing. You know, I feel like that would taste really good. And it's like the reason why it's like punching people with boxing gloves is because it's like defending. It's like it's syrup. All right. Oh, Dorugamon. Here's Dorugamon has to be here. This is also like mammal reptile thing. This thing is so ugly. This thing is so ugly. Like, I kind of want to put this one in inedible because it's just so ugly looking. Birdramon. Okay, the thing about Birdramon though, isn't Birdramon made out of fire? So wouldn't you like just die eating it? Like, I kind of want to eat it though, but like, wouldn't it like just kill you if you like took a bite and it's like something flaming hot going down your throat? Like a really flaming hot Cheeto? You're gonna get put in the bottom of rotisserie chicken. Because it's, if you think about it, it's like, it's already like halfway there to a rotisserie chicken. It's like being cooked. Ooh, Bao-Huckmon. Bao-Huckmon's gotta be even harder to eat than Hackmon. Because it's like more developed muscles in a still tiny body. And this is a ghost. If you take a bite out of a ghost, it probably tastes like ectoplasm. Alright, he's gonna have to be less than Poyomon. The Birdramon is mid-low stage between Dinosaur, Green Dinosaur, and Troy Red Phoenix. Oh yes, KFP. Okay, well they'll boost him up. Right there, past the walrus. X-Feedramon. I've seen X-Feedramon. He's too fucking buff. He's like he's like buff to the point where like I kind of just don't want to eat him because it's like it's too tough. Alright. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this thing before in my life. What the hell is this? What is that a human? I think there's a human in there. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that one before. How do you digivolve that? Wait, what is that? Wait, I've never seen that one before. I need to look this up. What is that? Okay. So obviously it has to be pretty far down. And hopefully if this list is... It's Hoodiemon. Oh, no fucking wonder I haven't seen it, because I haven't beat... Spoiler! What the fuck? No wonder. Okay, Hoodiemon. I haven't beaten, Hacker's Memory, so it must be like... Cause the... Yeah, I need a clear Hacker's Memory for that. Sorry, off topic, but in some minute I'll get... My sister's exam results panic. No. It's fine to go off topic once in a while. Hopefully it went well though. Yeah, this is a spoiler for me. Sukamon is also just a piece of shit, literally. Gatomon. Vegemon. Okay, this thing would actually be good though, because it's just a plant, right? But like I could imagine this thing is like just an avocado. Not an avocado, a mango. So what is a mango? Whatever fruit looks like that. That thing probably tastes like it. Like it, I don't know, it kinda looks good. Peckmon. I feel like Peckmon is like one of those gamey birds that's like tough to eat, like an ostrich. It's like too buff. This is just fire. I don't know how else to describe it. A dinosaur. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll still keep saying it. Oh, it's durian? Oh my god, it's horrible then. Disgusting. Is it? If it... Okay, you know what? You're probably right. It kind of does look like durian. At the bottom. Disgusting. Ostriches are tasty. Well, that's why it's at the top of unseasoned sausage. As I say, oh yeah, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I'll keep on saying it. I would want to try a dinosaur. Like, dinosaurs would probably taste good. This... Okay, this is Frigidmon. He's snow, right? He's snow. He'd be a fucking great dessert. Just like, take Palmon, put it through a grinder, and then put the syrup on Frigimon, then just start eating Frigimon. A unicorn. With wings. This is Unimon. But definitely pretty high up, considering it's like one of those like special delicacies, you know? It's like, do you want to eat a unicorn? Like meat ice cream. Yeah, like meat ice cream. It's got the texture of meat and the flavor of ice cream. Raptorjamon. Dinosaur, once again, just eat that. It's like a bird too, so it probably tastes better too. Raremon is like a pile of muck. So like you probably shouldn't eat that. That's probably inedible. Inedible. Leomon is a man cat, right? Like, you probably shouldn't eat it. And like, it would feel weird eating like its pecs and abdominal muscles and like its biceps and shit. But oh, Lekimon. Where's the Moonman? There you go. Or this is Lunamon. This is Cressamon, maybe? Probably. This is Repamon. Right there. Right next to Cubimon. This is Waspmon. Ooh. I don't know, I feel like all the bugs would kind of just suck. Right. Oh, except for, okay, I take that back. These bugs would taste good. These are like the high-ranking bugs, right? Like the, you go to like a specialist shop and eat these like kinds of bugs. This is a rabbit. Right there. I think this is it's like a human. Meteormon. Infernamon you probably can't eat. Just because it's like made out of wires and shit. And this is human. Wingdramon. Okay. Wingdramon is actually like, I wouldn't put it next to it. Probably better than Airdramon. So eat Pokemon list one other day? Maybe. It's a definite possibility. It'll be more difficult because I know more Pokemon, so then I'll have to like go through more Pokemon. And like, cause like we're like halfway done through this list. Alright, but there's like 300 on this list. For the Pokemon list, it would probably be like 1,000. I've never seen this one before in my life. What the fuck is that? It's like X Feedramon. Oh, this is an Arrow Feedramon or something. Well, actually, put that there. This is a monkey. I personally don't like the monkeys. Well, I also never had a monkey, but like, I don't think, I just don't like monkeys in general. I don't know, they're like too human. Right? That's Angelomon. This is a bug. New Pokemon by Gen 1 day, Gen 1 and 2, so on. That is true, actually. Yeah, I could do that. There should just be a list that's like cooking utensils. Like for Pokemon, it's just like a cooking utensils thing. Because like there's Doublade or something, and then there's Aegislash, and those are like just swords. And you could very well use them for kitchen equipment. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. I feel like this, I don't know if this is a bird or a guy. Garudamon. I feel like he's more bird. I'm gonna have to put him right above Leomon. I've never seen this one before. This one, okay, this one, Darkdramon, he seems more metal. Well, he's like 30% metal, 70% flesh, and it's kind of weird. Woman can be, would it be weird? Yes. Any of these, if you eat any of these Digimon in this cannibalism moment list, your society will probably look down on you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think this is food. This is Cannon Beemon. This is just like a fucking gun that's in the shape of a bee. This one's a Dragonaut. That's edible. That's plenty edible. Grap Leomon. Right above Leomon. Is this a guy or is this? I need to look up Grademon. American Beemon. Oh yeah. Grademon. Because I don't remember what Grademon exactly looks like. I do remember it's humanoid. But is it like humanish? Oh wait, no, that's not a face, that's a fucking mask of it. Okay, so that white bit where there's not flesh. No, so he'd be inedible. He's just like a metal man. I imagine it'd be very difficult to pry off the armor. This Crescimon is right up there. Darkdramon. No, this is Cyberdramon. I feel like Cyberdramon would be more inedible than anything because it's like you know, made of cyber part. Like there's little fleshy bits you could eat, but like it's just not worth it. I don't think this is edible. This is wood. And this is a human. That's Sylphimon. And this is probably actually edible. You could, yeah. Right there. Right up. Actually, Surgemon. That'd be S tier. Moonberries are high on your list. They're, you know, taste, like, if there's something recognizable but still an alien, you could probably still eat that, you know? Like a moon cow, right? You could eat a moon cow. Who wouldn't want to eat a moon cow? But yeah, I can imagine Starmon being, or Super Starmon, whatever his name is, Super Starmon being like top S tier. Because like, look at that thing. That thing just screams delicacy. That's just bones. Right. And then this is, like, yes, you could argue that this is not human. Because none of these guys are human, but at the same time, like, you probably shouldn't be eating this thing because it's like, was it Skull Satamon? This is a walrus though. You could very easily just, you know, take off the axe or whatever that thing is holding. Take off the armor. Eat that. This is Saber Huckmon. Yeah. With every evolution, Huckmon becomes less edible. When I was a kid, I watched Wallace and Gromit. I'm pretty sure moon bunnies have cheesy aftertaste. Oh, that's nice though. Well, depending on the dish. Sometimes. This is Taomon. You probably should. We got the list right here. Don't eat the Renamon list. This is okay. So this is an octopus. This is Dragomon. He would probably taste not the greatest, but at the same time, you could use him in like octopus recipes, and that would be pretty good. All right. Gonna have to move down there. Chirinmon? Wherever the lightning thing is. You're gonna have to go down there. What does the fox taste? Probably just like another mammal, I would imagine. I don't know how I feel. This is a mixture between a reptile and a bug. Like, I kind of don't want to eat that. That just sounds horrible. Oh, and this is just an egg. Perfect. Very useful. Put you right below the chicken. We make omelets now. And this is just a human. That's a cosplayer. And I feel like this is also just like... This is the evolution of this, but like... You really can't. Like, you really can't eat that. This is a frog. Froggy Shogun or something. Shogunmon? I can't imagine him tasting the best. But he's better than the frog. To be honest, among predators and bears and seals. Really? Are seals predator? I guess like they eat fish. Yeah, I don't think I'm that exotic when it comes to different types of animals. In terms of food. Yeah, I think the most exotic food, like the most exotic animal I've tasted was probably just eel. Was it just eel? I think it was just eel. It was the most exotic thing. Which isn't very exotic. This is Triceratops. That's straight up just a dinosaur. Eat that. I think people will like see this stream and be like, man, Chess really wants to eat a dinosaur. Doru Greymon. That's fucking S tier right there. That's top. That's well, not top of S, but like that's pretty high in S tier. Right. If the mammal reptiles are this good, Doru Greymon has to be even better. Nightmon, that's some dude. It was when I was a teen chip. That makes sense. Datamon's inedible. This is another bug reptile. Pangemon is... Oh, Pandamon. You know, pandas very nearly extinct. So this one would be higher up on the list. Rotisserie chicken. Right below the sea dragon. And this is a pumpkin. You can make like pumpkin pie. You know, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie personally. It's like too gooey for me. Oh my god, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. Piximon is like the kind of thing you would like fry up and put on a stick as like a snack. It's like too small to be like an actual meal. But like, I feel like with all the bones and stuff in the way, it just wouldn't be that good tasting. Probably worse than a rat. Then the trip I ended by staying in Franklin and Hills. Ooh, Griffin. Griffmon. Griffmon? Hippogriffmon? I forget what this one's called. This one will probably taste pretty good though. Considering it's like just bird mixed with something else. Right there. I really don't think you could eat Phantomon. Like, yes, I put down you could probably eat Bakemon, but like, this is just the Grim Reaper, and you probably shouldn't eat that. Like, I can't imagine it would, like, you'll probably just die tasting its flesh. And then this one's just fire, again. Bones are a good base for soup broth, so don't ignore bones. Yeah, but these are like evil bones. Like the soup would probably come alive and attack you. You probably shouldn't use its bones. Like you can use like any other bones. Just probably not these ones. Because these ones are probably also dirty because they're just like walking around doing shit, you know? Want the cleanly. Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Talking about which Digimon I would eat and which one I wouldn't. This one's an alien though. This one's kind of freaky. He's like an unseasoned sausage. He'd be like slimy, right? He'd be like slimy and gross. And I kind of don't want to have that mentality. So evil soup, who's faster and hungrier? Yeah, but then it would probably like attack you from your inside. Like in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It'd be like that. Whalemon. Whalemon would probably actually taste pretty good. Whalemon could feed like an entire town. This is just a human. This is also just a human. This is also kind of mostly a human. This one's not human though, but I would feel kind of bad eating this. So, right there. I think this is just a ball of metal. Ooh, another fish. Okay. We've gotten to another fish. The fish will probably taste pretty good. Alright. Where flubber turns out to me no flubber. I don't know what flubber is. No, I'll be honest, I just don't know what that is. But like, there's so many, yeah, there's going to be so many inedible ones coming up, like, like, it's just gonna be me speedrunning, figuring out if they're humanoid or inedible. That's just how it is. I don't know why these two are separated. These two are basically the same thing, just color palette swap. War Growlmon is made of metal. You probably shouldn't eat that. Metal Greymon, though. Metal Greymon would probably be on the same tier as, like, Greymon. Just a little bit weirder, because you have to, like, pull out all the, like, wires and stuff. Flubber in English. The only flub I know is, like, when you flub a line, it means to, like, mess up what you're saying. So, like, if I was trying to say, like, we have tacos on Tuesday, it'd be like, you know, just like somehow I mess up the line, like, we tacos on Tuesday, instead of we have tacos on Tuesday or something. So no idea what it is? No. I know what blubber is. Blubber is like the fatty bit of like a whale or like an animal. But I don't know what flubber is. It, you know, it's probably something, I'd imagine. This is Metal Tyrannomon. I mean, if it has metal in the name, it's probably made of metal, right? So probably shouldn't eat it. And then this is like also metal. And then this is a plushie. like, like, I don't know. We've gotten a lot of inedible things recently. But this one's a raven or a crow or something. And probably like one of those top tier birds that you could eat. Flubber's 90 million where Robin Williams. I don't know what that is, no. No, the movies I watched before the 21st century are mostly just like action movies. Action or horror movies. There were very few just like non-action or horror movies I watch. Also, I mostly just watch the popular ones from the past ages. Like Demolition Man, that's a good one. This is, was it Rise Greymon? Like with every metal implant that Greymon gets, they just become a little harder to eat. And this is like, oh, it's just like a human. It's like nearly a human. And then this one is actually the next step up. This is Rapid Dramon, but it still has like fleshy bits inside. You can try good actor performance. Oh, this is too cute. It's like, oh, this is Lucifer's. Okay, this is Lady Devil Woman. Okay, now we got to the werewolves. You probably shouldn't be eating werewolves. Like, I have a feeling it'd be just bad for your constitution. Like, if you ate a werewolf, would you then become a werewolf too? I don't know. Like, you know, you probably shouldn't even try. This is Alphamon. Alphamon would 100% be better than Wagyu. This is top. That's top tier. Alphamon. Right there. Old Force Speedramon, that's also top tier. Like, you have to imagine the majority of Royal Knights that are not, like, human-ish, they have to taste pretty good, right? I don't think this is edible. And then this is, I forgot what this one's called, but, like, this one is kind of edible, but, like, I don't think it would taste good though. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they would just taste pretty bad. I put them together, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Vikemon. This one would probably be right there, right above the walrus line. Same stuff update one of the professors is already drunk, students are afraid. Oh no. That's not a good sign. Like a legendary bird. This one could give you like chicken wings for days. This has like 20 wings. But hopefully the professor being drunk is a good sign. I don't see how it could. Well, I guess the professor being drunk could be like, yay, they've just finished grading everything, time to get drunk. I don't know. Can lose a moment. This is, like, you probably shouldn't eat War Metal Greymon. And this is Cannibalism Moment. Gaiomon is, you definitely could attempt to eat Gaiomon, I feel. But, like, do you want to? Probably not. Who the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna put you in Edmo because I don't know what that is. This is Gallantmon. Or Chaos Gallantmon. Chaos Gallantmon is like too human. Then this is Chaos Dramon. Gankumon, too human. This is metal, right? He's like King Etamon, but he's like made of gold or something. We're getting to the point where we're just filling up the human bits. Here we go. Whatever this one is. Grand Kuwagamon or something? And this one is... Hey, it's not humanish, but like, like, don't eat that. This one you can eat. This one's fine. I feel like a parent going up to their baby and be like, hey, don't eat that one. Here, have this, and I like grab another Digimon to put in their place. There's Craniumon. Oh, this is a rabbit. This one would taste pretty gross actually, considering it's an evil rabbit. But this one would taste heavenly because it's a sacred rabbit. Goldramon. I don't know actually, would Goldramon taste good? Goldramon would probably taste pretty good. Probably like better than... grab an egg. This is a cat. I kind of don't want to eat a cat. This is a human. Well, ish. Jessmon is pretty much just... One thing I don't like in Digimon, why make human-like when you make kaiju-like? Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like you still need variation, right? Like, you still need, like, you know, you can't just have everything be a, like, I mean, obviously don't make it look too human, right? Like, this is just a child. But, like, you know, if we had more stuff that was just, like, if we had everything that was, like, kaiju, like Examon, then it just would kind of get boring. Because, like, you know how in Pokemon, all the Pokemon just become bipedal? And, like, buff looking? And it's kind of boring. We gotta, like, spruce it up, you know? We gotta have, like, the humanoid ones. We gotta have the non-humanoid ones. We need this fucking train. We need more trains. We need, like, a bicycle. I vote for 40 humans. Do I have over 40 humans? That's true. Probably. Five, 5. So that's, what's it, 11 per round? Is that 11 per round? That's 11 per round. 33. 39. Shine Greymon GM or something. Oh, just as much. Okay, yeah, no, now we have 40. Yep. But like, I don't know. A lot of them are cool. You know, like the imp ones are cool. The child is not cool. The two in armor look pretty cool. The vampire looking fucker. Where's Valkyrie? Valkyrie? The Matador? The Matador's really cool. Genkumon? We absolutely need Genkumon. Where would we be without Genkumon? I feel like... This one's just made of... Kentosaurus is just made of... Ooh, Slayer Dramon. Oh my god. Slayer Dramon up top. Then this is a humanoid. Then this is a robot. And then this is also a robot. Mostly robot. And this is probably not edible. Oh, Titamon. Okay. Finally something edible. Although I can't imagine Titamon would be that good. Probably better than Hakmon, but still not great. This is a beetle, but I forget if it's made of metal or not. I'm gonna say it's not made of metal and just put it up there. And this is a human. And then this is a like, you really shouldn't. This is because it will, like, probably kill you. Diablomon or whatever. You probably shouldn't eat it. And this is too human, but like, it's also just bad for your stomach. We have Gallantmon, Dynasmon. Who the fuck is this? What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. We got Leopardmon. We got the... Yeah. It has furry form. The metal Dorugamon or whatever. Neptunemon. Well, okay, actually, let's put aside his humanoid parts. There we go. Neptunemon will wake up with nothing below his waist and be like, where the fuck did the fish go? I think this is made of metal. I don't know what this is. Turns out I don't know what a lot of these things are. This is Barbamon though, that's a 7 deadly sin. You could eat Bancho, Leomon. This is a human. This is a puppet, and that's inedible. That's disgusting. And this is probably also inedible, and I don't think this is edible, and Breakstramon is not edible. Numon is literally like, not enough, must be weirder, crazier. Well, yeah, but like, it can't be that creative, you know? Sometimes you have to just start off with a base thing. And then, cause don't they have another form for Angel or Angelomon? Or are you talking about Angemon? This one? Yeah, I'll be honest, that one's kind of lame. But like they've got the. I don't know where I grabbed this from. Where was I? Yeah, but Angemon turns into whatever this thing is. You know, like none of the babies are too wild. Angemon's just like midway through the evolution list. For example, just put unicorn head on Angemon. Alright, different enough. I mean, yeah, but that's not like what is that though? Like, because all these are based off of like something, right? Because you've got the dinosaurs and you've got the foxes and you got the cats and you got the wolves and shit, and then you got like the rabbits and all that. They're all based off of like because of their names, right? Like Valkyrie, devil, angel, wizard, sorcerer, imps, lions. You know, I mean, granted, yeah, they could have something with like War Metal Greymon, right? And then like, you know, base it off of that. But like Angemon is just like he's midway through the list. He's like still moving up there. He's like he's not ready yet. Because like the Mastamon design I think is pretty cool. This is a Plesiosaurus, and I think that would be pretty tasty. Like the Royal Knights, I think, have good designs, right? Well, except for Leopardmon. This guy's just a fucking leopard, but like he's really powerful because I like to use him in the game. Ooh, Hercule Capateromon or whatever. That was like the top of the table. Or, well, no, actually. Where'd I grab Digimon from? How about guys who made Bakumon? Can you try to say they were able to do Angels with Bakumon? Let me see who Bakumon is. Cardboard box. Oh, or are you talking about the mutant one? Wait, what? Wait. Shit, I don't know what's happening. Bakumon is a mutant Digimon. And then there's like images. They're like, it's a gallery of images. Bakumon Fusion? What is this? Okay, well. I obviously don't know what I'm looking at. Well, they just made Digimon out of cardboard and just Angel. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You know, they made Sukamon. It's just a piece of shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like, cause it's like halfway there. You know, he's halfway there to an evolution. You can't. Like you're not going to have every single idea be good, you know. Like look at all the failures and mistakes they have along the way. Okay, like granted, the rat looks like a crazed rat, and I think that's a good idea for a rat. But like this frog looks gross, and this Shogun thing looks gross, and like this thing is just a naked mole rat, and the pixie kind of looks weird, right? Like, we can go around criticizing their designs all day, but like the majority of their designs look pretty good, and I feel like that's enough. We have, okay, Beelzemon, whatever. Okay, this one, Belphegor. This one would probably actually taste really good. You say, yeah. Bonus points when you know how to trade Suka from someone. Yeah, Suka's just shit. Well, Suka's like scum, because it's like Scummon in some translations. Because for some reason, Digimon never bothered to have like an official English translation thing, or at least it doesn't seem like they have it. So like every piece of media translates everything differently. So it's either Sukamon or Scummon. This one's a bird. This one would taste pretty good. This one is... I don't know, this one, I can't put this in S tier. It would probably taste decent enough, but like, it would probably give you hallucinations. Nope, it can be translated as beach with different spelling. Well, yeah, but like, you know, in English. Boltmon. That's just human right there. I don't think these are, well, I also don't know who the fuck they are. Massamon. One of the better Digimon. This one's pretty simple. You just stick this on a kebab and eat it. It probably tastes like some seafood thing. This one's also just human, Minervamon. And I think those are metal. Don't move that around. This one's metal. That one's metal. This one would probably taste hard, but like, we'll put it right there. I read that whatever this one's name is, Biodramon or something. He's like the most evil Digimon or something, and I was like looking at him and I'm like, that can't be true. This one's metal. This one's metal. This one's also metal. This one's also metal. This one's a dude. This is metal. Leviathan. Leviathan would be good. That's why they censored all episodes of Sukamon and almost all Slug. Well, yeah, that makes sense. It's like a literal piece of shit. Lilithmon. Falconmon or something. The upgrade version that looks a little cooler. Crusadermon. Rosemon BM. Lotusmon. There's a fly. You probably shouldn't eat Armageddonmon. And then Alphamon Ocuriorium would probably taste better. Imperial Dramon, I think is this one. Examon though would taste probably amazing. We can't say. That's true, yeah. But like, you know, they could just have their you know, if Digimon posted like an official translation thing, then they could like work around that. What's this one? This one is, oh, this is Omnimon. Then this is Omnimon's work. And then this is Chaosmon. I don't know who this is. And this is Gallantmon. But like the better Gallantmon. Wherever I played Gallantmon before. Where? Here, Gallantmon. Haven't slept enough? Me? Why? What happened? What? I don't know, I thought I slept pretty well last night. I feel like, who's this? Belphegor? Belphegor, the better version? Probably tastes worse than this guy. This guy looks like he'd be pretty tasty, I'd imagine. It's like cutting into cake. I would eat that. Someone should make like a cake of that. This is the final evolution of the Lucifer one, who you also probably shouldn't eat. And then these ones are like hard shell crabs. You can definitely eat them. They just might not be good. Well, yeah, but you can yawn even if you haven't slept enough, or even if you have slept enough, you know? I can also fake yawns. I can go like that. I figured it out one day when I was just yawning. I was like, what I gotta do with these? Is Shoutman like an actual flesh thing, or is it like metal? I've never been able. He's like so sharp. I feel like it hurt. And then, you know, this one kind of doesn't seem edible. We're nearly at the end, and we've got mostly humanoid ones left. This one, though, did they only add these ones in later? But these ones gotta taste pretty good. Like, cause this one's just like, I can't tell if that's a reptile or not, but it would probably taste pretty good. And it's like, you know, you eat it and then you get like the samurai garb from it. That'd be pretty fun. And then this one seems still somewhat edible. Just like not as much as this one. These next two, I really don't think they're edible. Because this one is just made of swords, and then this one is made of more swords. I don't know, I feel like it's not that edible. Apocalyptomon. It's just humanoid. What do you think on the stream? Just allergy? Nah, I won't do that. These are just humanoid ones. The Sistermons. I didn't even know the Sistermons existed until I got them in the game, and I was like, what the fuck? These exist? That's wild. No worry, I'm gonna move Alphamon in a bit. There we go. Alphamon GX. Right there. At the top. Just young. I know. But there we go. It's finally done for Cyber Sleuth. These are only the Digimon from the two games of Cyber Sleuth, and its DLC and all that jazz. Let me see if I should rearrange any of them. Okay. I think we'll move the Ankylosaurus back, right? Because like I don't know. I feel like it just wouldn't be as tasty as like the rest of these things. And then I'm gonna put these two together. Because like these three could make like a really good dessert. Oh, Digimon list one day there. There's more than 5,000? I thought there were only 1,400 recorded as of last month. Right? Or is it there's more than 5,000 like Digimon plus their variations, like how Greymon has Greymon, Geo Greymon, Greymon Blue, and all that. Oh god, that's too many, man. This one's up there. Let's see, Speed Force. Move Speed Force. Or All Force Speedramon, or whatever the fuck his name is down there. That is. Okay, variations. The bird ones can stay up here. This fish can stay here. These two, Piomon's like the best rotisserie chicken. Just like right there at the top. Panamon. Yeah, the bugs can stay where they are. Let's see. The dinosaur. This one. I'm gonna move this one up past the bugs. Right there. Because this one seems easier to eat than the rest of them. Oh, I need to move this one up actually. Because this one looks like it would actually taste good. Just go TMA plus Digix. Oh. Okay. Let's see. We've got these guys here. I'm gonna actually move these ones. Actually, I'll move things up. So I feel like the plants would be easier to eat. I kind of don't want to eat this thing. This thing is weird to eat. This thing is ugly. This thing is ugly. This thing's a rat. This is a pixie. Yeah, okay, so it just goes into like, I don't want to eat this all the way until like right about here, and then I would maybe consider eating these. And then these are all things I would probably eat, except for this one. I'm gonna move this one down. Right over there. Because I've never seen these guys before. I haven't finished Hackers Mode. You'll see them all. And most Digimon plants have sweet flowers. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then we've got the humans. Alright. Okay, just for ease, I want to move all the royal Digimons next to each other, next to like their GX versions. Well, there's no small dinosaur. Okay, what one? I'll move Omnimon Swart over there. And yeah, okay. And then inedible, rock, metal, toy, rock, ice, rock, wood, metal, clock, clay, shit, tank, mud, shit, fire, muck, rock, electronic bits, metal, maybe. I don't know, should I put Greymon up? I'll put Greymon up here. I'll hide you right there. There you go. Cyber parts, metal, wood, bone, metal, death, fire, metal, stuffed animal, metal, train, mostly metal, probably death. This would probably be not great to eat. Actually, I'll move you into right around. Just maybe you don't want to eat humanoids because they're mostly stronger than you. No, I don't want to eat humanoids because it feels weird. I've already said this before, I'm not into cannibalism. Cannibalism's kind of gross, man. Like, just thinking about it's disgusting. Like, do I want to eat someone's arm? No, it's horrible. Let's see, where was I? Metal, puppet, metal, I don't know what that is. Metal, probably metal, apocalypse, metal, or probably metal, death, metal. We've got Gram's feet, bug reptile, durian, bug, tadpole, ogre, goblin, bug, or shellfish, slime, disgusting, gross. Those don't exist. Okay. No, I haven't, and I kind of want to keep it that way, I'll be honest. Okay, I think this is the final list. Is there a way to save this? I'll save that later. This is the list. It's real big. It's real long. And we've done it. And it only took nearly 3 hours. It's a good thing towards the end it was just humanoids are inedible. But, you know, this stream has made me realize there's like 7 Digimon I haven't gotten yet in the games. I need to get them. Really hungry today. That's funny. I had like a muffin today, and that reminds me I need to make food today. Yeah, because I have stuff to make mapo tofu, so I'm gonna make mapo tofu. When the stream ends. Sorry, I got a message from someone. I need to think of something witty and smart to say right now. I also need to remember 2 people's names. God, why is it so hard to remember names? I forgot one of their names. I really shouldn't be forgetting these people's names. They're my coworkers. What was you know food, that sounds, yes, that is true. That's his name. Okay, I really okay. But yes, of course. And then also, piece of advice, you know, don't eat humans or humanoids. That's kind of weird. Thank you, Far, for joining me. Thank you, Lumpy. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Insanity. Thank you, Trav. Thank you, Milo, for joining me today. I hopefully didn't miss anyone. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you all the lurkers, if there were any. And yeah, I'll post this list on Twitter so that everyone can be disappointed in me. Rest well, you rest well. Hopefully all of you guys have a good rest of your day and the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.